Hello, 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 welcome. And today I would like to discuss something that I feel a lot of people may struggle with or have a hard time with. And I think it's something that we are conditioned to be in denial of. And this is the fact that in reality, you truly have already made it. In reality, you have nowhere else to go. And this is not some kind of like abstract, vague, woo-woo spiritual concept of like, oh, I just need to make peace and accept the present moment. No, it's like the hard-hitting, slap-in-the-face reality that in truth, there is nowhere else to go other than where you are at right now. If you just look at the nature of reality, I think this is pretty obvious. Whenever anything happens, when does it happen? Now, like we all know this. You know, if you've been into spiritual teachings for long enough, we all know that the now is the only place in which the game of life is played. When tomorrow comes, it's always today. But to really deeply understand this is to understand the fact that there's nowhere left that you need to go or to get to. It's like really deeply understanding in your bones that you have already made it. Regardless of the nature of your external circumstances or your thoughts or beliefs or where you're at or what's happening or even your feeling state or your current emotional state, the fact of the matter is you have already made it because you have always made it. You have always been in a state of arrival. Because we're always arriving to where we are right now. And so this can be challenging, and I struggle with this. I truly struggle with this. This is something I've struggled with a lot because I'm always trying to improve myself. I'm always trying to develop myself further to get to that next level. And there's nothing intrinsically wrong with this. There's nothing intrinsically wrong for this, for you to desire self-improvement or self-development. The only time this becomes a problem is when we view how we are right now as wrong or bad or not okay. We view the present moment as not okay. So we're striving and we're seeking to get somewhere else. You know, we're trying so hard to get into the future, to get to a better place. And what this does is it actually perpetuates a feeling state and an experience of not being good enough, of things not being okay. There's just something not quite right, so I gotta get to the place where it's right. But the problem is, you never really get there. Because the resistance, the internal resistance, is maintained. You're actually developing neural pathways when this is your way of being. You develop these neural pathways where happiness, success, whatever you want is always just out of reach. It's always just over the horizon line. If you can just get past it, then you would arrive. Then you would make it. The problem with this though is that you never make it with this mentality. And then when you can surrender into the recognition that, okay, I've already made it, I've already arrived. Like right now, I'm in Hawaii, I'm on Maui, like a place where all kinds of people probably wish they could be right now, to come on vacation. And yeah, right now, like I have to stay inside for 14 days, I gotta do the quarantine. But at the same time, it's okay. Because I've already made it. And even if I'm feeling maybe not the best I've ever felt, feeling maybe not perfectly content or perfectly happy in the moment, still, I've already made it. That's okay. The way that I see it is we are witnessing the unfoldment of perfection from a place of perfection. We are witnessing the unfoldment of our destiny from a place of having already arrived at our destiny. And our destiny is a perpetual unfoldment. It's not like at the end of your life you've made it to your destiny and then that's it. Like, end of the story. No. It's a perpetual unfoldment and an eternal path. That is the unfoldment of your divine destiny. And so, why this recognition is so powerful is because no matter where you're at, you can find that place of inner peace. You know, you may have to drop through some layers of resistance, some layers of saying, oh, but this is not right, and this isn't okay, and I need to change this, I need to fix this, and that's okay. Even that is perfect. You know, like witnessing this healing journey, even doing this deeper work, doing this release work, releasing these conditioned patterns, releasing these traumas, releasing these different programs and conditionings that are holding us back. That is part of the process of perfection, of this perfect unfoldment. It's not like something has gone wrong when you are healing or processing emotion. No, that's part of the journey that is intrinsically perfect. Even when you're experiencing grief, sadness, pain, suffering, whatever it is, in that moment, you have still already arrived. It's not something that you need to get through or get past. Because that mentality just perpetuates this dissatisfaction. You're in this continuous striving. So again, a great way to practice this, as we've all heard a million times, meditation. Meditation helps to bring you to this place of having already arrived. And all this work that we do, all the self-development work, everything is really, truly, if you look at the true desire behind it, is to just feel as if you have made it. Feel as if you've arrived at success. To feel happy, joyous, to feel a sense of inner peace. And of course, to have the things that we want in life, to have the money, the relationships, the career, be in the place we want to be in. Create the things that we want to create. Of course, and this is all perfect. But when we can trust in the process and that the unfoldment is perfect, and we can recognize that we have made it already. Yes, things are going to continue to unfold. Successes will happen, as will failures. Achievements will come and they will go. Failures will come and they will go. All of it will come and it will go. You could be at the top of the mountain, but you're not going to stay there, right? No one stays at the top of the mountain forever. Even if you camp out at the top of the mountain for the rest of your life, you're still going to die, and then you're no longer at the top of the mountain. So it's a falsehood to think that there's some place where you can get to and then all of a sudden you've made it. It doesn't exist. And so you might as well accept this moment fully, accept where you're at fully. And even if there is still a discontent or a resistance to that, you can accept that. You can accept the fact that you can accept this moment, right? Like it goes deep, and it may seem paradoxical or contradictory, but it's actually not. A lot of these things that seem to contradict actually complement each other. Accepting the fact that you can accept the present moment will take you deeper into acceptance. You know, accepting the present moment fully will take you deeper into improving your circumstances and improving your life. These work together in conjunction. So this is really what I want to convey in this video, is that this acceptance, recognizing that you've already arrived, will allow you to get to the place that you want to go with greater ease, because you're no longer resisting what's happening. You're no longer creating unnecessary suffering. And you still take action. You still do the things that you feel inspired to do. You still follow your excitement, 100%. With this foundation of acceptance, I've already made it. There's nothing I need to do to be better, or to be loved, or to be accepted. That's intrinsic. That's part of who I am. You were born having already arrived. You will die having already arrived. Like, you're always there, regardless of what's unfolding. So that's what I wanted to share with this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, as always, to live this life from a peak experience. And this moment right now, this is the peak experience. It's always, right now is the peak. This is the peak of your life. So thank you so much. It's been Bodhi with Bodhi Tree Social. We will talk again very soon. Much love.